Okay. Well, good morning, everyone. This is Sheldon Boyd, your Secretary Treasurer and Speaker of the Assembly, again for another video update / session. We're doing these every month, but there's a lot of material to go through, and for this one, I decided to let everyone know about the role of the Revisor of Statutes that was established last year. And kind of the purpose behind that and what's happening, okay, on behalf of the band and the lawmaking process. So what has to happen is there's a draft bill that needs a sponsor within one of the members of band assembly, and those folks draft those bills. It goes through committees sometimes, and there's a lot of work in the background. But then it does get passed through band assembly, and it's like a band assembly bill like this here, like this one here for the actual Revisor of Statutes. Once that gets passed, it's then sent to the chief executive for signature, either a veto or a signature that signs it into law. And these are official acts. There are different kinds of official acts. There are actual ordinances, and then there are appropriations. But I'll focus on ordinances and laws. Once it's signed by the chief executive, then it comes back to band assembly where it's coded into an ordinance. And then once it becomes an ordinance, then it's either moving forward, and historically, it's either put into the actual statutes book as a title, and that's the job of the revisor now is kind of figure out where that stuff goes. That can be one of the titles within one of our statutes, or moving forward now, we're going to be publishing official acts of a year, and this is not the act, but this is kind of what it's going to look like, because it's like 1,000 pages. That's all the business that band assembly takes care of, all the contracts, all the appropriation bills, and the amendments to statutes when they're worked on, and new statutes. So as there are two documents, running documents, that the legislative branch will start to produce. Number one, we have our revised statutes. First one printed in like 14 some years. Real nice job here. Soft cover and hard cover. And then there will be coming an official acts, and that will be published for every year. Every document and contract, etc., that comes through band assembly will be printed in these official acts, and then they'll be printed for every successive year. So band assembly and elected officials and people can go back and get copies of those, the electronic copies or the hard copies of all the official acts of band assembly for the year. We have our first official acts is done by the revisor for the year 2020. And all this essentially is what was established under band law called the tribal register, and there is a great wealth of information that's going to be put in hard copy and print, but there also is a lot of content up on the Mille Band website, where the commissioner's orders, executive orders, etc. We're going to push all that stuff up there for membership to take a look at, and kind of review that stuff through the years, and you can see kind of a record of where things have been, and hopefully stay abreast of where things are going. With that, I'll leave it at that today, and I thank you for your time. Miigwech.